So, Cheetah Hitler from Mar-a-Lago, I was just watching a press conference because, unlike MAGA, it's good to know what the other side's talking about. And with this guy, it's usually very entertaining because it's just the most ridiculous shit you've ever heard. This idiot is still talking about he wants Greenland. He says it's for strategic purposes. Okay. He's still talking about he wants Canada. And now they're talking about renaming the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. These are the things he's worried about. You dumbasses sit around and praise this guy that he's fixing things for you. And this is what he's worried about. These are the things he's thinking about. Tax cuts, again, for the rich. Renaming the Gulf of Mexico, like that changes it's a name. It changes nothing. You're not getting Canada. I'm sure Canada is not going to lay down for you. Got some bad news. Greenland, they're not giving up Greenland. So what, the guy who said he's going to get us out of any conflict is now proposing possibly creating conflict. The Panama Canal. He just said it in a press conference. You don't believe me? Go look it up. Just said it in a press conference that he couldn't rule out actions to do what he wants to do. Because somebody asked him if he'd rule out using the military, and he said no, he wouldn't rule it out. This is your guy. This is beyond the amount of staggering stupidity. And you know what it is? Just like everything with this tiny dick, ego, son of a piece of garbage, Putin did what he did in Ukraine. Well, now mini Hitler here wants to do the same thing. Because God forbid anybody outdo him. His ego cannot handle that. Good thing he's in there fighting for you, because I'm not hearing him talk about a freaking thing that he's going to do for you. Where's his health care plan? Where's his health care plan? He's had, 8, 10 years talking about a health care plan that's never materialized, still talking about a health care plan. He's got concepts of a plan, but he still hasn't figured one out. But that's the guy who's looking out for you. They're ready to rip away the ACA, Obamacare, for you morons that still don't know what the Affordable Care Act is, and a lot of you using it. And they still haven't got a plan to replace it, because they're not planning on replacing it. They're going to let the insurance companies do what the insurance companies always do. Run roughshod over the people, deny claims, not pay for pre-existing conditions. They're going to take us right back to what put most people in bankruptcy years ago. And still does today. For those that aren't lucky enough to have any insurance, still today. And this is a guy you wanted because he's going to fix it. Wish people would finally quit hugging my flag and admit the only reason you support this piece of garbage is because you think he's going to deport a bunch of brown people. He's not deporting shit. They will deport the same amount they've always deported. It's going to cost too much. Even Republicans in Congress know that you can't come up with a bill to cover the cost to deport 12 million people in a short period of time. It's not going to happen. Smoke and mirrors, people. Smoke and mirrors. I had a comment to get my act together. I'm not even sure what that means before I tackle immigration. Get my act together before I tackle immigration. I'm not even sure what that means. My act is fine. I be honest, I didn't even know I had an act. But, this is the stupid comments you get because they got no real argument. They can't seize on anything that he's actually doing for them. Because everything looks like it's for the rich people. Because it is. It's for people with money just like him. This is just another instance where the corporate overlords, They're trying to get to the point where they got their boot on your neck 24 hours a day, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. That's what they're after. Because it's about power now. They got the money. Now they want the power. They don't want an average person being able to tell them anything or hold them accountable for anything. That's the goal. And you idiots are stupid enough to be drugged by the nose while this moron runs around talking about taking over the Panama Canal. How does that benefit you or me? It doesn't benefit any of us. It doesn't even benefit the United States because now it's going to cost us money to protect that piece of property. Now he's talking about he wants Canada. For what? For what? We got Alaska sitting right across from Russia. We've already got it covered. We got that covered. We don't need Greenland. You know, Canada does have a military. And they buy their military shit from us. So there's another thing we lose. If Canada, by some weird change in the multiverse, became part of the United States, now we got to pay for that military, that additional military, that additional, you know, our government spending on our defense budget now is just, you know, gone up another third, at least. And you people think he's out there trying to figure out a way to make you financially better off. Dumb as rocks. Well, I apologize. You can't talk like that about a rock. And I'm sure I'll get some stupid comment. You know, go ahead. You can say what you want about me. It just means you got nothing. You got nothing. This guy's an idiot. You listen to him talk, he's an idiot. In the middle of this conference, he starts talking about Wayne Gretzky running for Prime Minister of Canada. Y'all go ahead with your bad selves. I'm just going to sit here and watch.